Welcome to this module, Understanding FICA Protocols, what it is, why it matters, and how it can affect your sale. Even though your conveyancer handles the legal side of the transfer, FICA compliance plays a quiet but critical role in how fast your sale moves, and whether it even registers on time. FICA stands for the Financial Intelligence Center Act. It's a South African law that helps prevent fraud, money laundering, and identity misuse during major transactions, including when you sell a home. So, what is FICA? FICA is there to protect everyone involved, including you. It makes sure buyers and sellers are properly identified, funds are traceable and legal, and that nothing shady is happening in the background. Even if you're not doing the paperwork yourself, understanding the basics helps you spot holdups early and ask the right questions. Your conveyancer is legally required to verify the identity of both buyer and seller. If the documents aren't right, the process can't move forward. In this chapter, you'll learn what FICA actually involves, when and why these documents are needed, what can cause delays, and how to stay proactive without taking over the attorney's job. When is FICA required? Your buyer's FICA documents are collected right after the offer to purchase is signed, but before the property can be lodged at the deeds office. If there's a delay, your sale gets stuck, no matter how ready everything else is. How long does it take? For a normal buyer, around 1 to 3 business days. But if it's a company, trust, minor, estate, or non-resident, it can take 1 to 3 weeks or more, depending on how prepared they are. Common documents needed. The list depends on who's buying, but in general, they'll need an ID or passport, proof of address, SARS tax number, and in some cases, company or trust documents. For international or complex buyers, the list gets longer. In this module, you will get a list of other buyer categories and the FICA documents needed for them. Why this affects you, even in an FSBO sale. You're not collecting these documents, your conveyancer is. But you can still help things move faster by asking how the buyer plans to buy, personal, trust, or company, letting your conveyancer know if anything seems unusual, and checking in every 7 to 10 days for progress. This can help prevent weeks of silent waiting, confusion and blame shifting, or even stalled sales. Watch out for these buyer red flags. If you hear, "I don't have a tax number yet," "We're buying through a trust," or "We're overseas, we'll email you something," that's your cue to alert your conveyancer immediately. What you can do: you're not the lawyer, and you don't need to be, but you can. Ask early what type of buyer they are. Confirm they have basic FICA docs ready, and forward key messages to your conveyancer if needed. Final thoughts: you don't have to be the expert, but when you understand FICA, you will set better expectations, avoid unnecessary delays, and keep control of your sale with confidence.